Thank you so much. Let me, I have Dr. Hamid Shahriari joined to us. Let me introduce him to you. Dr. Hamid Shahriari is the Secretary General of the World Forum for Proximity of Islamic School of Thoughts. He's live from Tehran. I think it's 9:30 in the night in Tehran. Good evening, doctor. We all want to have your take on the role of Imam Khomeini and Nelson Mandela in the present era. Please, doctor. I think you had mute your voice. Can you please enable it, doctor? Doctor, you are mute. We don't have your voice. Still it's mute. Sorry, the technical problem in online programs.
Hello, do you hear me?
Yeah, perfect. Perfect. We have you.
Yeah.
Please, like that.
Thank you very much for your inviting me in this webinar. I would like to explain about the Imam Khomeini's aim in Islamic revolution, actually, and would like to say that Imam Khomeini, as the greatest reviver of Islamic values in contemporary times, knowing the arrogant temperament of the dominant powers and inspired by the Quranic thinking, fought against the world system of hegemony and refused to step back of his principle and beliefs. The anti-arrogant spirit of Imam Khomeini caused the Islamic Republic of Iran to have a stable and effective presence in the international arena for nearly 4 decades. Various tricks of the global arrogance regime failed to overthrow or weaken the Islamic Republic. In today's world, most countries fall into 2 categories, the oppressors and oppressed. It is the military hegemonic system that uses its vast military, economic, media, and cultural resources to impose its will directly or indirectly on other nations, and it prevents the implementation of the policies of nations and government at his own will. In other words, it deprives them of their freedom and independence in various ways. Imam Khomeini believed that the Islamic world must unite and act in order to overcome this system of domination. According to him, in the present age, the arrogant powers of the world have dominated the oppressed, and the duty of the Islamic world is to confront the oppressor and defend the oppressed. According to Imam Khomeini, the main goal of world system of hegemony is to dominate the resources of the Islamic world, and they intend to increase their wealth through looting the possessions of the Islamic countries directly or indirectly. And in this way, they do not refrain from any kind of war, mass destruction, murder, and spoliation. As we can see now in US, what is happening nowadays. At the same time, the use of software tools to convince the Islamic Ummah of the need and dependence on this system, and to promote the spirit of incompetence among the Islamic Ummah in another trick of the enemies of Islam, preventing progress in the Islamic world and holding the Islamic countries back in scientific fields, and among the other measures they are pursuing to maintain their dominance. In Imam Khomeini's thought, all Muslim nations should try to gain their independence and get rid of the domination of this oppressive enemy and freely establish their desired Islamic system. He himself established a system of Islamic Republic in Iran, and by doing so, the light of hope shone in the hearts of the oppressed of the world. Islamic nations have observed that the religion of Islam has the potential to establish a divine system and confront oppressor face.
Sorry, Doctor, I'm interrupting you. We have problem having your video. Can you please check your cell phone? Maybe you did not click the video button on your cell phone. We just have your voice.
I check it again. I think that the poor internet connection.
Now it's fine. Thank you, Doctor.
Can I continue? Okay.
Yeah.
More than 40 years have passed since the birth of this sacred system, and now we see that this system has shown its effectiveness in practice to confront the arrogant system. Despite all kinds of hostile actions during this period, it is still moving forward with full authority in the path of progress and justice. Imam Khomeini's revolution showed that the religion of Islam is a path-breaking religion for mankind in the present age. After the public reception of the severe movement, the enemies of Islam tried to undermine this great achievement for humanity. In this regard, they tried to prevent the public tendency to this life-giving school by showing a distorted face of Islam in the Western world. One of the goals of the domination system to create and strengthen ISIS in recent years was this, and it is an example of such actions. Supporting the aligned governments in the fight against global arrogance is another key axis in Imam Khomeini's thinking. At the same time, it should be noted that it is always easy to distinguish right from wrong. Sometimes it is difficult to distinguish good action from better action, or bad action from worse action in the present age. We must not bow to oppressive regimes, even within the Islamic world. Oppression is a bad thing, even if it comes from an Islamic country. Additionally, one should not be unaware of the worst action of the system of hegemony, which is making all kind of effort to destroy the Islamic world. The wise is the one who chooses between bad and worse. When there is a dichotomy between bad and worse. This is the main message of Imam Khomeini. Islamic wisdom dictates that mercy and compassion prevail among the Islamic Ummah. This is the condition of allegiance to the Messenger of Allah, peace and blessing of Allah be upon him. Whoever wants to be with the Messenger of Allah must behave and judge between himself and other members of the Islamic community with mercy and compassion. Muhammadun Rasulullah walladhina ma'ahu ashiddau ala al-kuffar ruhama'u bainahum. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Thank you so much, Doctor, for your very nice presentation in our program. We know it's late in Tehran, but thank you so much to be with us. All the best and bye.
Thank you very much and bye-bye.